This video is for the website for a purpose, part 1. First, what you should do is you and your partner should have typed 2 paragraphs in a Google Doc. You want to try to make sure that you split up the writing and make sure that each paragraph has a clear main idea. And you also want to make sure that everything is spell checked. If you're not sure, you're going to click on Tools and then Spelling and Grammar. So then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to go into the code.org interface, and the project is going to look like this, where there really isn't much code yet. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click in line 7, and you're going to add a heading tag, so less than H1 greater than, and then you're going to type in a title, then do less than / H1 greater than, and then you'll see the title appear nice and bold. So then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to search Google for images that we have permission to use. So I happen to be making my website about the Earth's ice age. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to type in ice age. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and click on images. I'm then going to click on tools. And then I'm going to click on usage rights and Creative Commons licenses. So then what's going to happen is I'm going to click on an image, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on visit. All right, and then from here, it's going to bring me to the website that the image came from. So then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to 2-finger click on the image and choose Save Image As, or right-click if you're using a mouse. And then you want to give it a name that makes sense. So I'm just going to call mine, for example, Ice age. Okay, so then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to code.org, and then I'm going to have the purple Add Image button. You're going to click on Upload File, and then what you would do is you'd click on wherever it's saved. It should bring you there right away, but if not, you can always click on All My Files or Recent, depending on what type of device you're using. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to click the name of the image and click Open. And then from here, you're just going to click the X in that pop-up to return back to your code. So then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to click after the title that we just typed and hit Enter. And then we're going to type the code that we have here. So less than IMG SRC for image source, then an equal sign, and then you click on the name of your image. So there's the name of my image. And then from here, I'm going to type in Alt and then an equal sign and then quotation marks. And I'm just going to describe the image. So something like woolly mammoths in the Ice Age. And then I'm just going to click after that ending quotation mark. And then I'm going to do a greater than symbol to close the tag. Now, if the picture is too small or too large or whatever, don't worry about it just yet, because we're going to be fixing that. What we're going to do next is we're going to go back to the website where we got the information from, all right? And we're going to make sure that we give credit to the author. And it says that this happens to have a Creative Commons attribution license. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remember that. And I can always copy and paste. So I'm just going to copy the author's name, and then I'm just going to go back over here. So I might just click after my image and then hit Enter. And then from here, I'm going to add a smaller heading. So for example, H6, so less than H6 greater than, and then something like image by, and then we're going to paste the creator's name, and then we're going to tell what type of license it has. So in this case, it's a Creative Commons attribution license, and everybody's might be a little different. Once you have the creator and the type of license, you're going to do the ending H6 tag, so less than / H6 greater than. And so then if you scroll down, you'll see that we have a nice small heading that gives credit to our creator. So then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to add our paragraph. So you're going to hit Enter and then less than P greater than. You can go into your document, and then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste your first paragraph. So copy, paste, and then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to do the, whoops, it didn't copy and paste. So let me just do that one more time. Sorry about that. So copy and then paste. And then from here, you're going to do the ending paragraph tag less than / p greater than. And then you should see your paragraph appear. You'll notice your paragraph's actually a little bit larger than your image credit, which is totally fine. You're then going to hit enter and then do another less than p greater than. You're going to copy the second paragraph. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to paste it again. So copy and then paste after the paragraph tag. And then at the end of the sentence, what you're going to do is you're going to add the less than / p greater than to end the paragraph tag. So now we've got a lot of the content, but now we're going to style it. So in order to style it, you're going to click on style.css. Now we're going to start off with some style to do for the heading. So we're going to type in H1 since that's the heading, and then a space and a curly bracket, which is going to be shift and the button next to the letter P. We'll hit enter so that we have a line in between our opening and closing curly bracket. Then what you're going to do is you're going to type in something similar to this. So you can do font family. If you click on it when it appears, that will work out nicely. And then you can choose a style. Then you have to hit the semicolon to end that. And then from here, what we're also going to do is we're going to align the text. So you would type in something just like you see here, again, end with a semicolon. So now what it does is it changes the font family and it center aligns the text. If it doesn't work, you want to click on refresh and save. You're then going to add some code to center and resize your image. So remember that the image is kind of large. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in IMG and then a space and then another curly bracket, hit enter. And then from here, you're going to put display and you're going to choose block and then semicolon. You're then going to set the margins for the left and the right to be what are called auto. And that'll just make it so that it will center. So margin left, margin right, auto, and make sure you're clicking on the stuff as it's appearing. It'll make it so that it's less, likely that you type in something with a misspelling. Then you're going to do width, and you're actually going to type in a number. So for example, I'm going to type in 400px and then do a semicolon. Now, if I hit refresh and save, I can see that it made it a bit smaller. So it's up to you. If I were to do something like 800, you'll see it gets a lot larger. Maybe we'll go with 600. That might be kind of somewhere in the middle. And remember that your website's going to take up the whole screen eventually. So that being said, don't be concerned if it's kind of cut off a little bit over here. All right, so then what you're going to do is you're going to add some CSS code to style your small heading. So remember, the small heading is this right here where you gave credit to the image creator. So you're just going to click after the last line of code. You're going to hit enter. And then from here, you're going to type in H6 space and then a curly bracket, opening curly bracket, hit enter. You're then going to give it a font family. So you type in font-family, click on it when it appears, and then you're going to choose a style, and then you're going to do a semicolon. You're going to do the same thing that you did with text align, just like we did with the H1 up here. And then you're going to choose however you want it to be aligned, left, right, center, etc. And then do the semicolon. So now if we take a look at what we have, you'll see that the font has changed. And if it didn't center, click on refresh and save, and see now you can see that it actually reflects the changes. So now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to add some code to style our paragraph. So you're going to click after the last line, hit enter. You're going to type in P space, opening curly bracket, then hit enter. And then again, what we can do is do font-family, click on it, and then choose a style, whatever style you prefer, end with a semicolon. Then you're going to do a font size, all right? So font-size. And then just like you did with the width of the image, we're going to have to type in a specific size. So 16px, for example, and a semicolon. And so now if I look at my work, now we have it in cursive and it's different. So that being said, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add a background color. So you're going to hit enter again to get to a new line of code. and then you're going to type in body space, opening curly bracket, hit enter. And then what you're going to do is you're going to type in the word background. And when you see background color appear, then what you're going to do is you're going to click on a color. So let's just say, for example, I'm going to go with this nice light blue. And then from here, I'm going to type in a semicolon. And so now you can see that it's actually a light blue background. Now, if you wanted something that's a little bit different, you can always click on, what I did was if I click on the color, it comes up with this little lightning bolt. And like, let's say I wanted it to be a little brighter, I could click on that and then it would make it a little brighter. So now you can kind of see it better, but it's totally up to you whether or not you want to go with the colors they give you, or if you wanted to, click on that little lightning bolt to get a different color. And if anything needs to, you'd hit refresh and save. And that's it.